Hello and welcome to ButtStuff.
Where we bring this day in shit story.
I'm Jay.
And I am C.
It is Monday the 12th of May, 2025.
2025.
And how are you today?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm glorious, thanks lass.
Good.
Aye. It's, did you know
Aye?
today
Uh-huh.
is National Women's Checkup Day?
Checkup.
Yeah.
Checkup?
Yeah, so I think we should be feeling the boobs today.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, we
Feeling
can go feeling them.
The bits and bobs that is going on as women,
The
you
bits
know?
that do and the womenly bits,
So
yeah.
I think we should be having a checkup as women today.
I think, yeah, we're just checking all the areas that need to be checked as
Yeah.
the ladies have.
Things are looking all right from here.
I know. Thanks, everyone who's doing the check-in for us. And
Actually-
if they were doing checking for
I
us.
say that, I did actually have a lump out, didn't I?
You did,
Before
yeah.
Christmas, so yes, do the check-in and do the shit.
do the shit.
All right.
So happy
Also-
Women's National Day.
Don't check other people. Only check yourselves. And
Well,
with
with consent.
consent, yeah.
Yeah, check
No,
as
but
many
you can't be
other
like,
people-
oh, it's National Women's Checkup Day. Whee!
Oh, yeah,
Like that
yeah.
man the other day.
Oh yeah, she got run. We did a run.
She got
run. We did a run. We did a charity run the other day. 5-kilometre charity run. We got all muddy, covered in stinking, dirty old mud. Right, had a lovely time, and a man floored her.
Well, he floored all of us, really.
Yeah, but I think he was flooring you.
I
You
think-
did look particularly floorable.
He didn't give a shat, did
He gave zero shots.
He didn't care. He
No.
was just very audible. We all just looked at him and it didn't stop him at all. You know, like when kids stare because they've got no, like, social etiquette.
Yep.
Him, also.
Yeah.
He
I
must have
know.
been there all day, perving.
I think
That was
so.
a career pervert, that man.
He was waiting all day to floor, and he had his floor opportunity.
Man after my own heart. I wonder
Yeah,
how many
yeah.
fours he did that day. I wonder if there's some sort of support group set up after the man on the bench.
Like four people for
man.
fours. Yeah.
Yeah. Did the
fours
four
is-
man get you? It's poor me and
I know.
Doris and some others.
Doris?
Probably. I don't know.
Poor Doris.
I know. I bet he got a Doris.
You bet he-
Faux show.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
So don't only check yourselves or people with consent, or you can floor people if you need.
Yes.
But...
Furthermore, on that sort of topic, it is World Topiary Day, which is like the nice keeping of shrubbery, I guess.
Oh.
Yes.
She's been making houses on The Sims, and she's been really tending to her topiary lately.
I've enjoyed my garden.
She has. It's the only garden she'll ever have, but she's been thoroughly enjoying it. She's actually had a very, very nice time, haven't you, with the garden?
Lovely topiary on the go. Yeah, to be honest. So I'm enjoying World Topiary Day. Furthermore, another one that I know that you will enjoy, National Nutty Fudge Day.
Well, you know that I love nutty fudge.
You are a nutty fudge.
I am the nuttiest fudge.
You're a funny nudge. Whatever it is.
Well,
Funny nudge. What?
I'm a funny nudge. My brain is scrambled.
Okay.
My brain is a mess. But I do love nutty fudge.
You do,
Yeah, I
yeah.
love peanut anything. Peanut butter anything. Fudge anything.
Fudge is a bit too sweet for me.
I know.
For
I know.
me, but yes.
I know.
Furthermore, it is National Limerick Day.
Oh! Right. Never mind. We'll all
Well-
bypass that.
Happy National
Happy
Limerick
National
Day.
Limerick Day. We all love a limerick. Rest in peace, Limerick. We have a friend called Limerick, right? And he said, be right back to him. He's going to give us a phone call. This was about 4 weeks ago now. His nickname's Limerick. His name is not. He was not birth certificate Limerick. And yeah, off he comes, Limerick.
Just disappeared off the face of the earth.
Off
So
the earth,
there we
so-
are then. Bye then.
Yeah, bye, farewell.
So happy him, and it is also someone's birthday today.
Whose birthday is it?
It's Tony Hawk.
Hawk.
Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk. Happy birthday, Tony Hawk.
Happy birthday, Tony Hawk. He was born in 1968.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Tony Hawk. He's still crocking. He's crocking.
He's a crockin'.
He's a cracking.
Do you know what I love about Tony Hawk? Have you seen on his website and all the other shit where he gets a lot of people that say to him, "Oh, you look like Tony Hawk," but it's like, "Oh, do you think?" Yeah, I get that quite a lot. But he's Tony Hawk.
He is
obviously.
him, yeah.
Happy birthday, Tony Hawk, and him, the lookalike. Lookalike.
No one looks like him.
No.
No, it's just himself all the time.
That's really cute.
Which is very cute, isn't it?
Happy birthday.
It is also the birthday of Florence Nightingale.
Oh.
She were born in 1820. Can you believe that? 1820, so it wasn't even that long ago.
It was ages ago.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know, but
when
it's not
did
like...
5 years ago.
I don't know, in the grand scheme of things, all this shit happened. And I'm like, I wasn't that long ago. Bert Bacharach.
Who's Bert Bacharach? This is her notes. This is a pathetic attempt of notes. And apparently she's written Bert Bacharach, 8/22/23.
So that's
That's all you got.
When he died. He only died in 23. He was born in 1928.
Yeah, but who is the
It's
fucking
a
Burt
composer
Bacharach?
from like a 75 million years ago, I thought. But apparently, in my lifetime.
Yeah, okay.
In my lifetime. How fucking old am I now?
He died only like 2 years ago.
I know, what the shit?
Fucking hell, okay.
Good God. Florence Nightingale, they'll say I'm fucking living with her next.
Yeah, what's she done? 1910? Okay.
Florence? Is it you?
Well, might be.
Well, anyway, off the back of her birthday,
Yeah, never
it's
mind.
International Nurses Day, so happy Nurses Day. Nurses Day.
Oh, happy Nurses Day. Happy Nurses Day. Actually, the nurses deserve a hell of a lot more than just jizz, bless him.
So this guy is mentioned in Bottom.
Okay, Burt Bacharach.
Is Burt
Why are you
Bacharach.
saying it? Why are you sending? Oh, Bacharach.
It's Bacharach, but Rick Mail calls him. He's like a Burt Bacharach, and it's ironic, isn't it? Because yeah,
So that's the way I've been pronouncing it.
yeah. It's just the way I'm doing it because I'm an idiot and because Rick Mail is my man.
He's your father. What's the name of your father?
That man is my father.
Your father.
And nobody died on this day.
Okay, good. That's handy.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Oh,
Well, someone died actually on this day, didn't they?
Oh,
I think you've got someone that perished, didn't you?
I do. Well, I've got a guy that apparently did die. Well, he did die.
You've got a guy that did die.
Well, if it was on this day or not, I don't know. But I'm going to have
You
to
do
say,
know.
well, it wasn't. If it was the day before, and this day's a bit dire in history.
What did you say earlier on? He may have died on this day.
He may have died. So what I meant by that is he didn't. What he did do is become on 1,000 Ways to Die. I was watching it the other day on Amazon Prime, right?
Oh, is that where
Yeah, this is where it came from. And at this point in history, when I was watching it, so like 3 days ago, I had thought this day in history was really boring because I googled it, couldn't find anything on it, so I was like, oh, that's really crap. Okay, never mind. So I was watching 1,000 Ways to Die, and it was like, oh, this thing about on the 11th of May, and I was like, oh, well, I could adjust that to make it to tie that in.
I'm gonna cut
You know?
the books.
I was like, maybe I could just say the accident happened and he was pronounced dead the day after.
The accident happened. His head fell off.
May as well. So I'll explain why now that it could not have been the case.
We were waiting for the doctor to sign off on it.
Yeah, so in 2005 in Queens, New York, there's a guy called Dave. He's a building manager.
It's a guy called
A
Dave.
good old guy called Dave. He
Called Dave.
is on 1,000 Ways to Die. So he used to use, he's a bit of a voyeur, we'll say. He used to use a flexible snake camera to spy on girls in the building he was managing. So like,
Oh, he sounds like that guy we know.
yeah, he sounds like people, a few people.
He sounds like all of our friends.
So he used to spy on many different girls. There was one called Danielle that in particular he liked in room 7C. So what he'd do is he would drill a load of holes in her bathroom floor, put his camera up, but he weakened all the floor. So what he was doing when he was like watching, he was watching the thing and he weakened the whole floor. All the floor just came in, smacked his head and literally just smushed his head against the floor.
Oh.
So and she was in the bath at the time, so she landed on him. However, he was like dead instantly. His brain was smushed and his brain became against the wall. So this is why it was not possible really, unless there were just no doctors on the scene for about 4 days, that it could have tied into the day after. So
Yeah, I understand that one, yeah.
but R.I.P. Dave.
So yeah, but wasn't he pervy?
Yeah, pervy. So he's dead as well. Then.
So it was sort of like
Karma,
just
yeah. Karma got him, yeah,
happened
yeah.
At the time.
Yeah.
We saw it happen right there.
Yeah,
It happened right there, right now.
It happened to him, and he watched it happen.
She was in the bath.
Yeah, and
She
then the bath
collapsed.
just collapsed onto him, and then smushed all his brain into a wall.
Like in Coronation Street when the bath comes down and they're in the bath with Schmeichel.
Yeah.
That was a great episode, that one.
That was my favourite.
That was a great one. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good old Chesney.
Oh, it was my favourite.
Oh, and Les. Remember Les? Oh, I liked Les Battersby. The Battersbys.
I love the bath.
Chesney was just a boy. Schmeichel was alive.
Michael was just a dog.
He was just still a dog. Stupid foolness. So, what else happened on this day? Actually, a lot of stuff has happened on this day.
Well, I can tell you another thing that happened on this day.
Oh, go on then.
Well, the Lindbergh baby body was found.
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
So yeah, I'm going to give you a bit of backstory. So in 1927, there was a man called Charles Lindbergh. Right, okay.
All right.
Remember his name,
Okay.
Charles Lindbergh.
I got him.
He made the first solo flight from New York to Paris. Okay? Ever. In 1927. He gets $250,000 and loads and loads of fame. He goes around the world being like the big aviator. He's a really famous aviator. Like, he's a celeb. They all love him. So he goes around, he meets a lady called Anne Spencer. They get married and they have a son, Charles Lindbergh Jr. They retire from fame, move to a really nice house out in the middle of somewhere. So the 1st of March 1932, Charles Jr. goes missing. So, I know. So someone's used a makeshift ladder to get into the nursery and to take him away from it. So none of the parents, and there was workers, no one spotted it. There was a makeshift ladder. What are you laughing at? What did I fucking say? Did I fuck it up?
No, carry on.
Never mind.
No, you didn't. Oh my god, you didn't at all.
Well, so someone used a makeshift ladder to get into the nursery and they took the baby. And apparently she finds this hilarious.
Did they? Did they?
Well, yeah.
Did they?
Well,
What happened? The baby went missing.
baby went missing, yeah.
Who fucking said that they come and took a ladder? Who's seen them do that?
Well, someone. Okay, let me finish this off first.
Okay, go on, yeah.
Just put holes in the story. I've only told you the first sentence.
Well.
So, okay. They leave behind a ransom note to demand in $50,000 as well, right? Okay.
Oh, okay.
So no one spotted him. There's a ransom note and there's no baby. So there's like, okay, cool. Yeah, I know what it sounds like.
Sounds like John Benet Ramsey, actually.
Yeah, it does sound a lot like John Benet Ramsey. So the police come in, the media goes mad. So they kind of trample all over the
Oh, the crime scene.
all over the crime scene.
So
Yeah,
it's just like John Benet Ramsey.
just like it. Yeah, go on,
Cracking.
trample it. They ruin everything. It all goes mad. They get a second ransom note then. So after that, demanding $70,000 because they called the police, which was obviously not ideal. So 12 overall. There's 12 ransom notes that are sent to a man called John. There's a man called John who's like a school teacher, and he's like, right, do you know what I'm gonna do? I'll be the middleman. I'll be John the middleman. And he's like, right, okay,
John.
that's fine. You can be John.
Don't always need a John.
I know. But he's like, oh, you can be John. So John the middleman and him, off they go. and they do like they back and forth have little chats back and forth, like little secret chats. There's a meet up with a cactus. I know.
With a cactus?
They meet up in a cactus. No, they do actually a meet up. They meet up. John and the fucking hostage man meet up, but the captor, not the cactus, was hiding in the shadows and just managed to hide his face. But this John bloke was like, oh, he's Eastern European of some sorts, and he has a European accent. And but he said the baby was safe and part of a group on a boat. So anyway, they then arrange a second meet up. This money is raised and put in a custom wooden box, right? So there's a box with all the money ready to give to the captor.
For like a ransom?
Yeah, the ransom. They're ready to do the exchange now. John is ready to meet the Lindbergh baby's stealer, captive.
How did he get the job as middleman?
He just volunteered. He was, I don't know. I don't know. He was a suspect at one point, but never mind.
I'm not surprised.
So he is just the middleman. He goes and he gives the money back to the custom wooden box. Apparently was like custom, so they thought it'd be easier to trace. And then they did it in some sort of gold certificates, which were being taken from circulation quite quickly soon after.
Oh, okay.
So they'd be easier to identify. So now we're going to go to the 12th of May. This is when, this day in history, the baby is found dead and unfortunately decomposed at the side of the road. So they've done the transfer. The guys of and then
But was dead anyway.
the baby is found dead afterwards. So things start going a little quiet. So they start tracking the money then.
Yeah.
So a few years go past. There's a presidential order stating all gold certificates were to be exchanged for other bills by May the 1st. They were like, no, we'll have to do that now. Just starting to call it all in to try and make it a bit hot. They start tracking the bills. One turns up in a bank and they realise it's all in this particular area in New York.
Yeah.
So they're like, right, okay, cool, this is it. One of the bank tellers then takes the number plate down, which leads to an arrest of a guy called Bruno Richard Hauptmann, which was a German man. They ended up finding £14,000 of the dollars of the ransom money in a suitcase in his garage. He denied it until the very end, but was found guilty, and then he was executed by electric chair on April the 3rd, 1936.
Oh my god, so he did it then?
He did it.
Why wouldn't he admit it then?
I don't know. There was something about the ladder. Like remains from the ladder is found in his house and other things as well.
Remains from the ladder?
Yeah, some like shards from the ladder. There was lots of evidence that said that it was him, and he was executed. So I don't know why he didn't say. Probably because he didn't kill the baby, but he was like directly part of it.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah,
so yeah, really fucking sad.
Oh god.
I know.
Things are still going on.
I know. It sounds like things.
All at a time.
All at a time.
So furthermore, so I don't know why you saying that like remember his name and all that made like it sounded really crucial. So I started drawing it.
Whose name?
Well, I started drawing your whole story.
Okay.
Charles, and then he took the first solo flight from New York to Paris, and then he met Anne Spencer and had a baby, Charles Lindbergh Jr.
Yeah.
And they went and moved away together.
Yeah, and that's what happened. And then the baby gets kidnapped.
Yeah, and then Yeah, that was him being kidnapped.
Oh, okay. So she's drawn him and
gone.
thrown him away and did a cross next to it. Okay, good.
Gone that way.
Thrown it away. All right, okay.
It was a boy then, yeah.
Yeah, little boy, yeah, Charles
Oh,
Lindbergh Jr. Yeah, very sad. 20 months old. R.I.P. Anyway, what else have you got?
Probably
What else have you
quite
got?
large at that
Yeah, it was
point,
quite
wasn't
large.
it?
Do you like giving some good news at this point?
Probably quite
quite
succulent.
a cumbersome child.
Cumbersome child.
It's not a small.
This is
portable.
a problem. This is heavy as fuck, actually.
Yeah, this is making noise.
I'm not a fan.
I don't want this one.
This is making noise. Not the quietest thing to steal.
Let me tell you something good.
Let me tell you
Let me tell you
something.
something good news.
Go on then.
Okay, just a little good news because I've stumbled across this charity called a Popo. Right, a Popo. APOPO. Give them a look because they're really cute. They train these cutest little. So they on it they say they train hero rats,
Oh my God,
hero
yes.
dogs, and hero trees. The trees made no sense. Apparently, they just planted trees everywhere. We're gonna focus on the rats now.
Of course.
The rats are African giant pouched rats, and they're trained to sniff out all different things.
They like little baby kangaroos.
Tiny little kangaroos they look like baby tiny little kangaroos. They're so fucking cute. So there's one called Jane. She's a hero rat Jane. She's been trained to detect illegally trafficked wildlife products, including pangolin scales, rhino horn, and ivory.
I was going to train Jane.
I don't know who trained Jane.
What a sad little life, Jane.
We've got Baraka. Baraka is a sweet and playful young rat that has recently passed his external accreditation and is working in the minefields in Angola.
Barack Obama.
Baraka. Yeah, just Baraka.
Barack Obama.
Yeah, no Obama. Just Baraka.
Obama.
No Obama.
Okay.
We got Tamasha. She is a female tuberculosis detection rat. Okay. She detects TB
They're
in
so
Morogoro,
clever.
Tanzania. She works in the lab. Basically, she works in the lab, but she can search 100 human sputum samples in 20 minutes, which is way faster than the lab technician.
Good grief.
I know. And I just got the best one because I've written this all down because it's so fucking cute. The first one they did is the most successful one. His name is Magawa. So he is the most successful one. So he saved hundreds of lives of people who were impacted by hidden landmines and other deadly remnants of war in Cambodia. Can you see that I didn't write these myself? So in September 2020, he was formally presented with a suitably rat-sized PDSA gold medal.
Oh, cute.
I know, the first rat. He was the first rat in the charity's 77-year history of honouring animals to receive a PDSA medal retirement in June 2021. But he died in his sleep in 2022, sadly, but in sleep. Very peacefully, very cute.
How old was he? Do we know?
Old.
Oh, Magawa.
I know.
Oh, in his sleep in
In his
bed.
sleep
Why
in
do I
his old
imagine
bed.
him tucked in a bed like this?
In an old pouch.
Oh my goodness, how cute is that?
I know.
That's not allowed to be so cute. Rats have been happening in the news a lot lately, haven't they?
They've been happening in my life a lot lately. I've got 3 pet rats.
That's right.
What else have they been doing news?
Well, there's a lot of things that have happened also.
Not like what?
Well, there's been some good things that have happened as well. There have been some things that have gone right
Okay.
this week.
Well, like if these rats were right, weren't they?
yeah, well, it's nice. No, yes. No, but I mean, normally it's like, death
woe
and
is-
destruction and
Yeah,
everything's
yeah.
all sad.
Yeah, but actually, things are doing good, son.
Yes. Well, now I can't seem to find my bit either. But
She's
there we
lost her
are.
positive good
Never
news, son,
mind.
but
We've
never
got a
mind.
new pope.
Oh, yeah. Oh, have we?
Yes.
Okay, never mind.
What do you mean?
Well, that's good. But it's also bad that we lost the old one quite quickly. I don't even know anything about it. It's all happened very quickly.
Well,
And
so
I'm just going to sound like an idiot if I even try and talk about it. To be
I
honest.
also don't know, but I did have a little read the other day. But it's interesting how they do it, how they elect it, how they do it. They'll go in a secret room and
And then they do some flames.
it's
Yeah.
like smoke when white smoke comes out of the chimney. They've picked him.
I remember that being day. I remember that last time round.
He's taken the name Leo.
All right, have that then.
So there we are then.
That's
Anyway,
quite nice.
he's born in Chicago.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, was he?
He was born in Chicago.
Oh, that's quite
yeah.
nice, actually.
But a lot of stuff happened on this day around the Pope business.
Oh, okay.
So in the year 254, if you remember, Stephen I succeeded Lucius I as Catholic Pope.
Oh, yeah, I remember, yeah.
So just a bit of a time to be a Pope, I reckon. So then...
What, this day?
Yeah.
Okay, in May.
On this day as well, in 1982, there was an assassination attempt on John Paul II in Portugal.
Okay.
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 No,
Alrighty.
that.
Alrighty, not that then.
But they were stopped before
Okay.
the Kaj murdered. But yeah, tried to attack him with a bayonet.
Oh, what, on this day in 19...
82.
Oh, bloody hell, okay.
I know. So
Yeah, it's not a good day to be a pope in
lots of
May.
Pope stuff going on. And then
It is.
in 2013, Pope Francis canonised the 813 martyrs of Otranto as saints.
Oh yeah, don't you remember that?
No, I don't remember it specifically, but
I don't remember before that. There was only 811 martyrs of the Orano of Saints. And if you remember, I have no fucking clue. I was going to go with that.
furthermore, on this day in 2022, Fat Ham, an adaptation of Hamlet by Shakespeare, was opened in Broadway, well, off Broadway in New York, but I like it, Fat Ham.
Fat ham.
I would like some Fat Ham.
I would. Yeah, you're always in the market for some fat ham.
On also this day in 94, Pulp Fiction came out.
Okay.
Well, it premiered at the Cannes Film Festival.
I remember. I don't.
Fuck
but
off.
I remember when I first watched it. It was about 20 years ago. Yeah, okay.
So you must also remember then, on this day in 1984,
yeah.
when Nelson Mandela's wife visited him in jail,
Oh yeah, I remember it really well. Yeah, I was there.
Your first time he's seen her in 22 years.
I think you could say he FaceTimed her. Yeah.
Probably could have by that time.
I know, innit? Oh shit, son.
She hadn't seen him for 22 years.
Oh, that's mad.
Bargain.
I bet he wasn't making much of a mess around the house.
Well, he certainly wasn't. He was in bastard prison.
Oh.
Why is...
What else have we got?
On this day, in 1965, the Stones recorded I Can't Get No Satisfaction.
I was enjoying the rendition.
So that happened as well. I'm glad you enjoyed
I
that.
was thoroughly enjoying it.
She enjoyed it so much, she went mute.
I did. I was like,
She became mute.
I forgot we were recording. I was just dancing along.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
This is another thing. In 1835, Charles Darwin visits... well, it doesn't matter what he did, to be honest. 1835, Charles Darwin was knocking about. That was only a minute ago.
That was only a minute ago.
This is what I'm worried.
Was he around the same time as Florence Nightingale?
Basically, yes, we fucking live in the same time as fucking Florence Nightingale and
And
Charles Darwin.
Okay. Are we that old?
Yeah,
Well, okay. Fine.
we
I know.
are.
I know now.
We
I
are.
wasn't sure.
This is how old, like, millennials think we are. They think
This is
that...
all that we've now become. We've now decided we are.
Like, that's not long ago. Where did he go anyway? He went to the copper mines in Chile. And he was
okay.
impressed by the extraordinary feats of labour performed by the workers. Good
Okay,
lad.
good.
Good lad.
Good old Charles, yeah.
Yes. Good Charles Darwin.
Yeah.
So that was that.
Aye.
So I just can't believe that he lived, like, not long ago, basically.
I know. No, I'm with you on that.
Strange.
Like, strange little life, Jane.
Sad little life, Jane.
Would you like a confession?
Yes, I'd love one, please.
Okay, well, I found this one. This one's just on a fest hole. This wasn't a writer-in one, but it was great. And I really like it. In fact, I really love it. So, told elderly neighbour my son was a big fan of Minecraft. She looked horrified.
Yeah.
Very awkward conversation followed as I claimed it was all good fun and helped develop children's creativity. Until it became apparent she thought I'd said Mein Kampf.
Well, you know, a kid's got to have hobbies.
And if it's Mein Kampf, it's Mein Kampf.
The heart wants what it wants, all right? You know, children have got to have an imagination. You have to vary their horizons.
Yeah, just gotta enjoy.
You know,
Mein Kampf, if Mein Kampf broadens the horizons of a young boy, who are we to judge?
who are we to judge?
Yeah.
Not me. Not me.
No, I don't know.
That's why I won't.
I know.
Involve
I will not.
myself in the public.
No.
Hello, the public. Okay. So, well, actually, okay, they're both quite diabolical, really. I don't know if one makes up for the other. It doesn't matter.
You're gonna go for both.
Got offered a new job, so before I left, current colleague and I finally acted on years-long attraction that we'd obviously had. Offer rescinded on a technicality. Work is now a nightmare.
Oh no.
Sorry, I can't read. So actually, I just quite like that
Oh,
one.
that's terrible. Oh, so they slept together and then now have to work together.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You stuck now.
Yeah, oh no.
And then I've got another one, but it's a bit, well, it's fraud is what it is. Met my now missus by asking for her... What is wrong with me? Met my now missus by asking her for a light in the smoking section of a club. Went through the whole process of quitting, and she was so impressed and proud she quit too. both smoke-free for 10 plus years, only I've never been a smoker. I borrowed a cigarette just so I could approach her.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Is it, though?
Well, I've forgotten the first bit you said, so yeah.
So, well, he approached her asking for a light in a club.
Mm-hmm. Said he smokes.
Yeah.
And then they met.
But he went through the process of quitting.
Yeah, but if he's supporting her through it, I don't think I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. If he coerced her into quitting, a bit different, but if he just helped her and supported her through it, I'm all for it.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
we're going to put my positive spin on this one.
All right, fair enough. Go on then, we'll have that. We'll
Yeah.
allow.
I think so.
We will allow. Good old himself.
Good old the man. All right, well, is there anything else that you'd like to add to that?
Well, there was some happy news.
Okay.
That I completely have... Oh, it was about elk, I think.
Of course, yeah. What good poddy does not have an elk news? Positive news, she's writing down capital letters.
This is the thing, right? It's
Right,
got to
okay.
be here, because where are the elk gone? Where have all the elk gone? This is it. Oh, God, sorry. I knew there was more Pope. Right, so you know the Pope-mobile?
Yeah.
It is to become a clinic for children in Gaza.
What? That's ideal, mind.
One of the Pope Francis's Pope-mobiles is to be converted into a mobile clinic to deliver frontline care to children in Gaza.
Oh, ideal.
How big is this fucking...
Yeah, I thought it was only just for the Pope, isn't it?
Not now.
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
Well, he's
What
not...
about the new Pope? He'll want a mobile.
He'll have to have a new one, won't he?
He'll have his new one, won't he?
Elk are being mooted for a return to the British Isles. Apparently they were wiped out 3,000 years ago by hunters, bastards.
Uh-huh.
And ecologists have hatched a plan to reintroduce them to Derbyshire and Nottinghamshire. How exciting is that?
Hang on. What I am just going to go and read is, it just says, ecologists have hatched a plan to reintroduce the semi-aquatic deer. Semi-aquatic?
I did see that.
Yeah, you just bypassed semi-aquatic.
I did
What
skip
I'm
that
just
because-
imagining them diving under the sea.
Hang on, I
What?
need to find out what a fucking elk does now.
Yeah, no,
What
elk
is
in
elk?
water.
Because I want... Why are they
Elk are
always-
massive.
I thought they were just woodland creatures.
Yeah, they are. Elk.
Why
but
is
it also goes
so
in the
much
sea.
water all the time?
That's really cute.
Why are you semi-aquatic?
What are you doing, hun?
Who made you this? I need
Who
answers.
made you this way?
Why are you wet? You don't look like you ought to be wet. Do they?
No.
What the fuck?
Well,
Wow.
anyway, we'll learn about the elk.
Well, that is all new information to me.
Well, there we go. That
So-
would be really good days when the elk brings itself to the UK.
What do you mean semi-aquatic?
That's the confusing bit.
Well, have they got gills?
I know, that's the bit I don't understand. Are they webbed? Have they got foot of the web?
Oh my god, how...
I know.
Oh my god, what makes them?
I know, what makes them semi-aquatic? What is the bit that makes them, like... What? Okay. They can... Oh, they spend a lot of time in the water. And they... Okay, that's it. They just...
Oh.
They seek water sources for cooling. Oh, cute. And to eat aquatic plants.
Oh my god.
Oh, they can swim really well.
That is really cute.
Well, I can't wait to see all the elk.
Oh my god, I really hope that we find an elk.
And me.
Oh, how cute is that? I want an elk.
I know, I want an elk.
Oh my god. I'm going to dress up like this.
I know.
I'm going to dress up like this and I'm going to go and find myself an elk.
I think you should. I think you should.
Oh, cute.
So-
I can't wait.
I'm gonna... Is there anything else on that?
That's my good news for the end of the week. I'm going to marry an elk.
She's going to marry an elk, and on that news, I hope you enjoyed.
If you've liked what you've heard and you want to give us a like, follow and subscribe, you can do so on YouTube, Instagram, Spotify.
Or you can get in touch with us at the ButtStuff Podcast at gmail.com, and we're also on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok, so please get in touch. And last of all, we've got a bit of a
Mic check, 1, 2, check 4, now 5, mi abuelo.
Mic check 1, 2, check 4, now 5, mi abuelo, mi abuelo, mi abuela. Yes, estoy bien, bien, bien.